Welcome, my friends, to our channel where we search the world over looking for those unique and interesting gifts and products. I'm Bob.
I'm Alex.
And together we are
Bob and Alex.
It's funny. Okay, today we're actually going to talk about, well, so let's say the title.
Sure.
After one use, we both want this saw.
We want the saw.
Yeah,
yes, we do.
And we borrowed it from somebody that's really particular about their equipment, so we were both sweating it.
Yeah.
Making sure that we didn't break anything or put even a little scratch in
I made sure I borrowed it first, so then it all looked bad on Bob when he returned
That's
it.
That's a good technique.
Yep.
By the way, this looks like the start of every horror movie I've ever seen.
This does. This does.
So, of course, there's a protector on there right now, but what's the name of this thing?
It's a long one. The Silky New Professional Series Telescopic Landscaping Pole Saw, made by, correct me if I'm wrong, HAYAUCHI.
HAYAUCHI?
HAYAUCHI. So
HAYAUCHI?
Yep, a Japanese brand, and it goes to 21 feet. So,
And I thought I would never, by the way, again, we both used it this last week. I thought I would never need to use the 21 feet. I had to use every inch of that 21 feet because I had branches that were covering a light pole.
Yep.
And it had to go all the way up. And I had to cut quite a thick branch
Yep.
at that level.
Yep. So before you extend it out, they say this is 8 feet. So
this is 8 feet?
8 feet.
Yeah,
yep.
that looks
So
like right.
It goes from 8 to 21 feet. Let's talk about the cost of this thing. A couple people might fall over here.
Right.
$295.94.
Yeah, so it's almost $300. I mean, the thing is, though, it is really well built. I mean, it's really solid. I mean, these pieces are aluminum.
Yep.
Would make them light, but they're really solid.
Yep.
And
the steel blade.
right. So we want to talk about the weird kind of concept here where this is how much? The blade?
Yeah, it says the replacement blade is $80, and you can find that on Amazon, and we saw that. And then the pole itself is $110. So I'm not a math major.
Yeah, but
it
sounds like if you bought the pole separately and the blade separately, you'd be able to save a lot of money. But the problem is this part right here,
we couldn't
right?
find the adapter of the, from the pole to the blade. So.
And that's where they get you.
Yeah. So you creative minds out there, you can
that's
save
right.
a buck.
That's right.
Well, and this thing had rave reviews on Amazon. It had 287 reviews, and everybody was raving about it.
4.7
yep,
average.
4.7 out of 5.
So I mean, I'm sure the cost is probably one thing that's going to make it negative, but it does work. It does do the job.
Let's not keep them from waiting any longer. Let's take the end off here.
So
go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, this is quite a sharp blade. It's made out of proprietary Japanese steel. And someone we know that knows something about this, they were saying that that's the best steel there is.
Best quality steel.
So, and as you can see, I mean, maybe you can't see, but we used it this weekend a lot. I did, and I mean, there isn't any indication that I even used it.
Yeah.
Hardly. I mean,
you don't want to touch that thing because that is sharp.
it is really sharp here. You could easily cut your finger off too, or a head.
Yeah.
So when you use it, by the way, you put it and you just let it set on the branch, and then you just pull back.
Yep. Real slowly. Yep.
Yes. You don't go back and forth like this.
Yep.
It doesn't take much, and then you'll start to see the little wood chips or whatever, wood sawdust kind of starting to come down. I was trying to think of the word.
And they say it can go through 7.7 inches, and we thought that was in diameter is what they meant, and I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I cut through one that was probably 4 or 5, but I mean, it was like waist level.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, but I went one that was 3 and was all the way up to the length, as far as it'll go. But I could see easily going through one that was a lot more at a lower level here. So, now you basically can't sharpen this blade, I'm assuming?
No, I think then you got to buy a replacement.
You have to buy a replacement blade.
I think if you treat it with respect, I think it's going to last you a long time.
Just like a marriage.
That's right. Wow. You finally figured it out.
Now, you told the blade length is, did you say that already? Is 15?
15 and 2/5 inches.
Okay. So. And now they say the weight was kind of a weird thing. They said the working weight is 6.9 inches, or 6.9 pounds, which we're assuming is that once you lean in on the branch, that this is about 6.9 pounds.
Which is more accurate than what it actually weighs.
Yeah, because it feels heavier than that, doesn't it?
It's more than 6.9 pounds.
Yeah, I would guess too. We should have used a scale. We should have prepared.
Should we show them how easy it is to adjust it?
Yeah, sounds good.
So you unclip it here. You got to do all 3. And then you just slide it out. And there's 2 more I mean, lengths that you can adjust it
So
to.
the push button comes through the hole here.
Yep.
Now the big thing is you want to make sure, Brad was warning us, is that you want to make sure you don't pull it all the way out, because it's a real pain to try to put it back in.
And I did that once, and it was a pain to get
Oh, it
back.
was. Yeah,
took
you'd
me a while.
almost need a two-person job
Yep.
to get it back in there. So
Yep.
you want to make sure you're being slow and find the button. So you can see how long that is already, and then you got two more.
And there's a video at the end of me in action using this, and I have it at the highest height and also the shortest height. So
You're going to want to watch it.
you're gonna want to watch it. It's
So-
great.
So the pros, easily adjustable.
Easily adjustable.
Again, from 8 to 21 feet, and then you include your height, so you can get up to like 26 feet.
26. Yep.
Yeah, but I had it up like this. So
Yeah,
I
oh,
probably had 30 feet almost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it was all said and done.
And this is just a pointer. You don't want to be standing underneath that branch.
I know.
Because they look small
They
up there,
do.
but when they hit the ground,
It's like timber. I mean,
Yeah.
they hit the ground, and you could wipe people out, colonies of people maybe.
that's what Bob was telling his wife to stand below.
Yeah, you know, take a look at that branch. Tell me when it's coming down.
Yeah.
So she has a tree thing, so she was worried that I was going to get killed by it.
Sure, I bet she was.
So, yeah, effortless cutting, right? It really isn't
Yeah.
hard. It's got a very sharp blade.
Initially, I was trying too hard, and I was making a bunch of different grooves. When I slowed down and just let the blade do the work, worked a lot better.
Exactly. And you were telling about the reviews that were saying this is better than other kinds.
Yeah, and people were bringing up a bunch of different brands, and everybody was coming back to this saying, I mean,
Even the power ones, the ones
Yep,
that
even
it was better than
even
that.
the electric
so
saws
those got to be heavy.
yeah,
I mean, so
I think this could do anything an electric saw could do.
so the cons.
Cons,
It is pricey.
yes.
Very expensive. And number two, we both found that same thing, didn't we?
Yep.
Those
Tough on the small
the
branches.
small branch, it's almost impossible even. Like if you had just like wispy branches, it just would bounce off them, or
They'll move around.
you
you're
have to
not
go
gonna-
back to further on the branch to get it. So
And then this was a big one. We were very concerned that we were going to lose this thing up in the tree. It gets pinched when you're at the end of the cut, and you get to the pinch point. You know, all people that use a saw know the pinch point. We had to finagle it a few times to get it out of the pinch
I
point.
thought it was gone. I was a goner.
Bob was up at 21 feet, and he
I'm
got
up
it
at 21
stuck.
feet, and I got it stuck, and it was a thick branch. I'm like, what am I doing? But you just keep working, and eventually it comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, it works better if the branch is, completely
Yep.
horizontal,
Yep, correct.
as opposed to being this way or this way.
That's a good point.
So, we're gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 just due to price. If these things were $150 or less, I'd be all over it. The $300.
I'd be giving them as gifts.
Yeah, the
So-
$300 is holding me back.
By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us. And also, if you have products that you want us to review, send them our way. We will give free and honest reviews. Where else can you get a free review?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
nowhere. So-
And honest.
And honest.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thanks for watching.